Alright guys, I'm making this video to show you how I created my new intro in my latest videos. I used ChatGPT to vibe code the bash script. I didn't want to take forever typing it all myself, so I just used ChatGPT to get the base down, and then I took ChatGPT's base code and modified it to add personal details relating to the channel, and I also used it to add time delays for certain lines, so it's almost like how Arch Linux boots. Not every line just boots right off the bat in sequence. It's some of them are delayed, and some of them are faster, so I added that in there. I also added some spaces where I thought would make the most sense and that were appropriate, just so it doesn't all just bunch up together. This is just a Word document I made so you guys could see it. It'll be in the description. I use the Ghostty terminal. I found that it is actually a really good terminal and I love using it. You can basically customize it. It's great. I'll have to do a video on Ghostty in the future, but we're going to start out with this command in Ghostty. So we're just going to paste that in there. So you'll see that in this script, I already have my code in here. So you're going to want to copy the bash script and then paste it in there. And then you're going to want to save it. So then you're going to do the Control X, yes, and then enter. It'll bring you back to this screen. Now then you're going to want to make it executable. So then you're going to want to use this command here, and we're going to paste that in and hit enter. So now that makes it an executable script. Now what you want to do is you want to copy these two commands, because this will get rid of all of this here. So you won't see all of the computer details and the time and everything. So if we just paste that and hit enter, you'll see it's just blank now. So this will be perfect for when you go to record a screen. So then you're going to go and copy this command. We're going to go back to terminal, and then we're going to hit paste. So when we hit enter, it's going to run our bash script. And the nice thing about this is that ChatGPT made it so that the cursor here actually disappears while it's running, and then it comes back. And that's literally the whole script. It'll just print this all out. And you'll notice I changed some things here just to, personalize it. These are the actual names of the nodes that I have, initializing cluster. This is the name, the data center. If you mess with Proxmox, you can name your data centers if you have them in a node or in a cluster, and just added some of the LXCs that I've made in past videos. I added this, so it kind of broke up the script so that it wasn't just a bunch of just lines like this. This kind of acts like it's actually booting little comments, and then just did the OKs like they were everything passed, like how Arch Linux would actually boot. The reason or how I came up with that idea was because I run Arch Linux on my main desktop computer. So that's how I came up with that. Now what I did was, once I got that recording, I use DaVinci Resolve because it's free for video editing. So once I got the recording, I put in all my clips that I wanted over here. And to get the black screen before the video starts, all I did was just leave a little bit of space. And this is the sound. So I've used a website that has community recordings that aren't copywritten. So this is the website I used. And I was able to collect a few different audio clips to get exactly what I envision the sound to be for this boot screen that I'm making for the intro. So I put that sound in here, and then this is just from the old intro soundtrack that I use, and then I added a text box for before the video starts. It comes up channel name, so I'm just going to play it so you can see how it works here. So once all of it's together, it comes out like this. And that's literally it. And then you just export it and it'll make it all look nice and clean. And that's how I made the new intro. I personally think it's pretty slick. I think it's creative, and it just kind of relates to the channel. Since we use Linux, I know this is like more of an Arch style startup, but I just thought it related and it was cool, simple. There's not a whole lot of editing. It was honestly really simple. The audio track was honestly probably the hardest, trying to get those exported and all seamless and not sound all scratchy, I guess, if you want to call it that. But yeah, this was going to be a really quick video. I just figured I'd share how I created it, and maybe you guys might replicate it or use it for different things, because this bash script, depending on how you use it, could be used for custom boots or random things like that. So that's all I got, guys. Bye.